Hi everybody, it's time to tighten up with TD. Are you ready? Today, we're going to use our ball today. What we're going to do is get used to using the ball, balancing ourselves on the ball, and some of the exercises that we can do on the ball, which is for our abdominals. We also can work our arms on it. We can balance ourselves on the ball with our abdominal muscles resting comfortably on the ball. So those are the things that I want to teach you today. All right, so get ready. Let's stand up nice and tall. Let's come on all the way up. Let's take it down. Breathe. Come on, reach up. Let's give God all the praises, all the glory. Right now, in the name of Jesus, wiggle your fingers, lean back as much as you can. Good, release. Take it down, all the way up. Good, let's take it to one side, reach up. Breathe. Good, keep the abdominal muscles tight. We're building our core today. Other side, come on, reach up. Good, we're balancing, we're adding on to our bodies. Good, lengthening and stretching our muscles. So we'll lift the heels up. Good, feel good about it. It's good, it's good. Come on, let's go. Good, come on, let's pick our knees up. Abdominal muscles are tight throughout the whole routine today. Remember your core, your shoulders, your abdominals, and your back. And your hip is in there. So we really want to focus on balancing ourselves today. So let's just move around a little bit. Open up the door here. Open up the door. Come on. Reach out for those blessings. Let's go. Come on. You can do this. Good. Breathe. Open up your room. Good. Come on. Let's just get that heart rate up just a little bit, because we are going to use our weights today, and we're going to use our exercise ball. But it's clearly up to you. You don't have to use the weights at all. Everything that we're doing on the ball, you can do sitting in a chair, on a bench, incline bench, whatever. You can do it all on the floor. But we're going to get used to using the ball. So if you have a ball at home, then come on, let's put it to use, all right? So that's what these exercise routines are today. So go ahead, grab your ball, take your time. And what I want you to do is sit down on the ball. You want to make sure that your ball is the right height for you. So as you're sitting on the ball, you want to make sure that your legs are parallel to the ground. You always want to make sure that your body is erect. All right? So balance yourself, feet shoulder width apart, abdominal muscles are tight. All right? Your shoulders are lifted. Your head and neck is in a line with your vertebrae. So just get used to balancing yourself right here. You can put your hands on your waist and just balance yourself so that you're not wiggling. You want to make sure always that your abdominal muscles are engaged at all times. You can sit at your desk on a ball and just balance yourself out, but keep your body erect. So good body alignment is what you want to keep in mind. All right? You also can roll out with your ball, coming down to an incline. Right here is where your feet are at a 90-degree angle, right here. You're sitting just right on the ball to where your back is comfortably on the ball, the exercise ball. Now you can reach up. You can pull back as though you had your weights in your hand, but you're in an inclined position. And this is good to work your chest. Your abdominal muscles are contracted the whole time. And right here, you can stay right here, roll back just a little bit, put your hands behind your head just so your head is lightly resting in your hands, and you can sit up. Abdominal muscles are contracted right here. You can do a lot from this position. Up and down. You're working the top portion of your abdominal muscles. You're keeping them engaged. You're not resting. You're keeping that crunch right there. So you can do a crunch right where you are. You can take it over to an oblique by bringing your elbow to your knee. You're twisting at the waist. You can put your hand down on the floor to balance yourself. All these movements can be done right here, 8 to 15 reps. You can change sides, twisting at the waist. You can hold on to the floor and turn your body so that your obliques are really working right here. And how you know that you're working the right muscle is to when we're almost to the end of our reps, 8 to 10 to 15 reps. If it's burning, if it's like you almost cannot complete it, that means you're doing it correctly, all right? Okay, so the focus is on the right muscle group. So roll back up. You want to sit on it nice and tall. Remember, your knees, when you're sitting on the ball, should be directly in front of you and parallel to the floor. All right, so abdominal muscles are contracted. Now as you extend your body out, rolling down, you get used to it. You're all the way down here. You can roll back up into that table position. Hands can be behind your head. You can roll down, bring the body back up to a table position to where you're comfortable on the ball and your abdominal muscles are flat here. Your chest is closed. So you can roll down and squeeze up. Roll down, squeeze up. You can do this for 8 reps to 10 to 15 reps. 3 sets. Down and up. Good. Next, you can take that same ball, exercise ball, and bring yourself down to where your abdominal muscles are comfortable on the mat. So you're centered right directly on the mat. Your hands can reach the floor. All right, now here you can balance yourself. You can extend that right leg up and your left arm, opposite hand, opposite leg. What you want to do is gaze down to the floor, raising that hand up. It's not how high you go, but it is lengthening and stretching those muscles right there. Right there. You can even add 1 inch to your height. Right here, you really want to lengthen your arm, lengthen the leg. You change it, opposite leg, opposite hand, balance yourself on the exercise ball, hold it here for a count, then change arms, change legs. Exactly like so. Balancing yourself, so get used to it. Your hands have to touch the floor. Balance yourself and stretching that arm or leg, extending it out. Good. You can come down on your knees right here as though you're praying on your knees. So you always can find a good way to use this ball. This is a way that we pray on our knees. You can take that ball, roll forward, and come back. This is your start position right here, and roll forward. Same thing that you were doing on your back. You can roll forward from your knees and do the same thing. Abdominal muscles are contracted the whole time. You really got to balance yourself in order to do this. Balance yourself, holding those abs tight. All the way forward, all the way back. Controlling this movement. It's working your small of your back. It's working your abdominal muscles. Your shoulder muscles are engaged as you're pressing into the mat or into the ball. All right, another exercise that you can do with the exercise ball is you can lie supine with the ball in between your legs, and you can take the ball up. Your hands are down by your side, and you can lift up. Really hold that ball in between your ankles and lift the body up, lifting the hips, down and up, like so, up and down. Let's go for an 8 count. Get used to it. Abs tight, pressing them into the mat. Let's go. Squeezing up. Breathe. Control this movement. Try not to rock. Keep going. Good. 2 more. Last one. Holding it up for a count each time. Good. And release. You can put your feet on top of the ball. Hands behind your head, and right here, you can bring that ball in closer to your buttocks, and you can crunch. So you really want to lift the shoulders off the mat. Your hand is lightly behind your head, and you're going to lift those shoulders off. Abdominal muscles, pull them in, crunch on the top, like so. Taking it down and up. Let's go. Down and up. Breathe. Good. Let's go. 2 more. And release. Good job. Everything that you're doing on the floor, you're just adding the ball there to give you a little bit more resistance to changing the height in your feet, whereas you could have them directly on the floor at a 90-degree angle. Right here, you also can move the ball just a little bit away from you, where it's right at your calf. The ball is, your hands down by your side. You also can bring the body up and do your bridge work here. Tucking the hips. Abdominal muscles are tight. You're going down and up. Down and up. Give yourself a little bit more height. Breathe. Squeeze up and hold. Hold it here. Good. And release. Bring that ball a little bit closer in. Good. Right there. All right, let's go back to putting the ball in between our legs, in between the ankle. We're going to lift it up again. Hands behind the head, and let's just crunch. Keep your legs right here and lift the shoulders off the mat and crunch in the middle. Let's go. Don't pull on the neck. Look skyward. Keeping that chin up. 2 more. And release. Good job. Sit up. You can place your ball off to the side, right here. Same thing that we just did on the floor with the ball, we can do without the ball. All right? It has static in it, so it wants to move. So you want to think safety first and move it out the way. This is where you got to let the ball know who's in charge. All right, let's go. Okay, same work that we did. We're going to lift the body up. Squeeze up. Hold on that lift and release. Squeeze up and release. Up and release. Keep the abdominal muscles flat. Your chest is closed. Good. Squeeze up. Up and hold. Hold it here. And release. Good job. Bring those knees into the chest. Extend those legs straight up in the air. Flex the feet. You lift the body up off the mat. You want to put your hands underneath your buttocks, and you're going to lift the body up. Straight up. 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 And hold it for a second. Use your abs. Pull them in. Keep them straight. Don't bring the legs this way. You want to just keep the legs straight up. You're lifting the glutes off your hands. Squeeze up. Breathe. Let's go. Keep going. You're making your abdominal muscles lift your body up. Try not to lift your back off the mat. Use your abs. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, now what you want to do is take those legs down about a 45-degree angle. Bend the knees. Bring them in at a 90-degree angle. Extend them out to that 45 degrees. So bring the knees in. And extend them out. Let's go. Keep your back on the mat. Breathe. Extend it out. Keep going. Your abs are doing the work, so bring those legs in and push them out. Keep it at a 45-degree angle when you extend it, and bring them back in at a 90-degree angle. Extend it. Breathe. Hold those abs tight. You can feel that quiver in your abs. If you're going down low enough, you can feel it in your abs. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Sit up. Let's grab your ball again. Let's sit down on the ball. What you want to do is do your ab work, abdominal work right here on your ball. Hands behind you. We're crunching the upper portion of our abdominal muscles. You want to keep your feet about shoulder width apart. Get comfortable where your back is directly on the ball. Your hands are lightly behind your head, and you're going to crunch up. So keep that crunch. You don't want to lose it. You want to keep the crunch. Keep the abdominal muscles engaged. Ready? Hand is up. Slide down just a little bit. Ready? Let's go. 1. It's a continuous movement. Keep going. Keep going. 13, 14, and 15. Good job. Right here. Stay here. You want to cross that left leg over the right. Put your hand on the floor to balance yourself. All right, now let's come up, twisting at the knee, looking skyward, like where the ceiling and the wall meets together. You want to twist up and turn back. Let's go for 15. Obliques are working. Ready? Abdominal muscles tight. Let's go. 1, 2, 'Keep going. 14 and 15. Changing legs, changing arms. Balance yourself. Right leg is across the left leg. Left arm is out. Ready, twist. Lift the body up. Balance. And 15. Good job. All right, both hands behind the head, crunching in the middle. Ready? Let's go. This is your second set. Keep going. And 15. Good job. Good job. Cross that right leg over, or the left leg over the right. Balance yourself. Hands down by your side. One behind your head, twisting at the waist. No rest. Let's go. 1, 13, 14, and 15. Good job, good job. Changing over. Balance yourself. Ready? Let's go. $13, 14, and 15. Good job, good job. Roll up. Now, everything that we're doing on the ball, you can do it on the floor. So if you don't have a ball, don't panic. Just do everything on the floor. You can start with 1 set if this is your first time, and just do 8 reps. If you've been doing it for a while, then go up to 15 reps. You want to keep doing the same thing so that your body can get used to what you're doing and balancing on the ball. But as you increase in your endurance and your stamina, then you can increase and change the different movements that we're using on the ball. So if you want to bring your knee into the chest because you're used to using the ball, you're more than welcome to do that, okay? You don't have to limit yourself. There's all types of ways that you can work the same muscle group and add a little variety if your muscles have plateaued to a point where you're not seeing any change. So don't limit yourself. You can do these exercises for 6 to 8 weeks the same way each time, and then start having a little bit more fun with it by adding a little bit more variety. So don't panic, all right? You also can do push-ups. We'll do that the next time. We'll do push-ups using the ball, having a ball, and that's our height, so we'll be aiming downward, and our feet and legs will be on the ball. Plenty of things to do to increase your stamina, your flexibility, and your agility on this ball, all right? So I just want you to get used to it. All right, bring your arms out to the front, rotate your wrists, wiggle your fingers, hug yourselves real tight, and you're done. Thanks for tightening up with TD, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.